That was frustrating. What was the math? Did you hear the math Vrabel said when you have that 5 takeaways, usually you have, a 5% chance to win, and you're usually losing by 18 points or more. So I guess it's like the glass half full, glass half empty in one respect. Like glass half full, hey, you just got a chance to win the game, and you're shooting yourself in the foot so many times. Glass half empty. Stop shooting yourself in the foot. Like that's the theme of this team right now, right? We're going to make life as hard as on ourselves as possible. Keep fighting, which is admirable. Give ourselves a chance to win. 2 weeks, you don't. 1 week, you do, and here we are. By the way, I just want to say hello, Zoe. Hello, Tim.
How you doing, Mike?
Great to be with you.
I already saw Reiss there.
Yes.
You guys already saw each other?
We did. We did a little TV.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
Mike's got a beautiful shirt. I love his shirt today.
Love that.
I love this shirt.
Thank you, Beto.
So we've talked a lot about Drake May these last couple of days because of the turnovers. Tim McCone is feeling pretty good, though, about the day because of – no, it's all joking aside. They moved the football, right? Their offense moved the ball. The turnovers killed them. So is there a glass half full view that we should hold of the offense in terms of that turning into more successful days against the teams they have coming up on their schedule? And you can even start with this Sunday and the Panthers.
Yes, as long as they hold on to the ball, which is obvious, right? This is not like we don't need like a football savant here to figure this out. This is the easiest week to analyze a game. Yeah. Like, just hold on to the ball, finish your blocks. But I actually, watching it over, I probably feel better about offensively. Their ability to possess it, pass protect. I know it wasn't perfect, but I think they're hanging in there and giving themselves a chance. I do think, and maybe we'll get into it with some 3 things, that they could benefit from a few adjustments in their approach with who's on the field, where they're on the field, and Drake, I thought, made some great throws. I want to go to the quarterback here. You remember the in-cut to Booty?
Yep.
Big time.
Yep. Left to right, yeah.
Down the seam to Hunter.
Oh, great throw.
I mean, these are like big-time throws where you're like, okay. And then they balance it out, Beetle, which is the whole theme of the week with just the 2 turnovers, which are just like, we just can't keep doing that, right?
No. It's got to end at some point.
And where I'm probably maybe more lenient on him than others, where I say, how many starts has he had? What are we, like 16, 17 now, whatever the number is. He's still young. So you almost, I give him a little more leniency than, let's say, someone like Rhamondre Stevenson, who's now in his 5th year, where when the miscues keep happening, you say, if we're in year 5 now, right? So that's sort of my summary on Drake.
So let's get to your big 3. Let's get some of your points for this game.
Okay. So everyone agrees Rhamondre's got to hold on to the ball. We've been talking about what are they going to do with him, and Mike Vrabel says, everyone's got to protect the guy with the ball. So my first thing is, what is he talking about? Like, what is Vrabel saying? And this is why I don't think they're going to make a drastic move with Rhamondre, such as, well, let him go, which would be the most drastic, which I think we all agree that's probably not going to happen. I don't think they're going to bury him either, because when you watch his 2 fumbles, what do you see when you really try to dissect it? And what is Vrabel and the team going to see when he puts it up in front of the team in the meeting? Mike Owenu, the right guard, particularly on the second one, which was on the goal line.
Cold bird miss.
He just misses the block. This guy comes through. So, like, does he take him out of the lineup? Because it's almost just as bad of a mistake. I mean, what for a lineman at that position, and his guy comes and knocks the ball free on Antonio Gibson's. Why is Jabril Peppers not blocked? Because Mac Hollins, the wide receiver, who actually is on the field because what does he do best, Beetle?
He blocks.
But he didn't on that play. He needs to block. So I'm not sparing Rhamondre accountability, but I think this is what Vrabel's talking about. When I show these plays to the team, it's more than just the guy that's losing the ball. Now, he still needs to hold on to it. When someone's unblocked, that happens a lot. Hold on to the ball, which he knows that, but I think that's my first point. It runs deeper than just Rhamondre. That's number 1. Number 2, I feel like they're at a crossroads with Pop. Douglas, on what to do with him. And not all his fault, right? Like that one play where he's like wide open in the right flat there, and Drake doesn't get him the ball. That's not his fault, right? But the last play I feel like is reflective of, in this offense, the slot should be more productive. And I just feel like
on a needed play,
right? They need to ask themselves the question: do we want to keep going down this road, or do we want to put Stephon Diggs there? And Diggs was, to me, he did that in great last year in Houston. From what they said, played more inside with Nico Collins outside. And I believe I'm right on that, and I think he could thrive. I think they're underutilizing Diggs, in my view, from what I see. So that's my number 2, just sort of what to do with Pop and where do they feel. And my number 3, I'll go in the glass half full because we're talking about this week. It's the way they're rushing the passer. I think Landry, Chason on the edges. I think they're as disruptive as we've seen in a 4-man rush. Milton Williams inside, a little bit of Barmore up and down with him, but even Tonga, their backups. Like I like the 4-man rush, and I think that'll serve them well going forward when they get Gonzalez back on the back end.
So do you think that Rhamondre Stevenson goes right back in there, they don't change his playing time at all, and he's excused?
Not excused and not the same playing time. I think they'll start with just third down. I think Vrabel hinted at that yesterday when he said we still like his pass protection, and I think his experience in that area compared to Henderson, Travion Henderson, probably puts him on the field and at minimum in obvious passing situations, and then maybe mix him in. So let's say if it was before his second fumble beetle, if it was at 60% playing time, maybe it ends up at 20%, 25%. I think it's going to come down.
That is kind of burying him, isn't it?
I guess it's the level of burying, right? Like to me,
he's
that's
not getting cut.
To me, that's sticking with him and giving him a chance to work out of it. Whereas to me, burying him would be like Stephen Ridley back in the day when he was inactive.
Do you feel like they've been hesitant to give Travion Henderson more work?
Yes.
And if so, why? Why do they feel that way about him?
So I think part of it is he's a young player. We saw in the pass protection in week 2 against Miami when he had the 2 holding penalties. And I don't know if you guys agree with me on this or not, but I will say when they turned to him almost exclusively at the end of the game, really the second half after Gibson's fumble, Henderson played almost every snap the rest of the game. The hits he was taking from it worried me a little bit just for his long, just not. I wouldn't want to subject him to that for like that much. I'm not saying he can't be a first and second down back, but maybe just not. I mean, he played like every snap beetle almost, other than like 4 after Gibson's fumble, and they were giving him. They were hitting him
that's
hard.
what it took. I mean, it took a guy, fumbling and being pulled off the field for him to get in there.
That much.
And in the preseason, the way a lot of people viewed his ability and potential was exciting, and people were probably hoping for more of him.
Definitely. And I definitely want to see him more. I guess what I'm saying is just not, like, it can't be the bell cow. Like, it needs to be, call it like, if we go with Stevenson at 25%, let's just say Henderson at 50%.
Yep.
And Gibson at 25 or whatever, however you want to divvy it up. I just think over 50 would get me a little nervous is probably what I'm saying. And I'm judging it based on, I just felt like how physical the Steelers were with him. As I'm taking my notes on the game, I'm saying if this is happening week in and week out, I'm just worried about him being there week in and week out.
Yeah, is it sustainable?